Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you all about weight loss. Since it's New Year's, we all have our resolutions. I still have a lot of more weight loss goals, but I wanted to let you know how I lost the 45 pounds that I've already lost in the past 5 months. The reason I decided to lose weight, and I was really determined, I've struggled with weight my whole life and trying to lose weight. So after I found out that there was a practical way to do it, it was simple, and it was easy if you actually followed the steps, I definitely decided to do it that way, and it's been working out great for me. I feel a whole lot better, I feel healthier and happier, so I think this will help you out a lot as well. The weight began to come off. It took a while. You won't notice it right away, so even if you follow these tips, don't get discouraged. It might take a while. It took me about 3 months before I saw a drastic difference, and it took about 5 months for people to really start noticing it. So they're even noticing it just now that I've lost the weight. But you'll feel a whole lot better even a day after you start doing these. So my 5 main tips are the following. Tip number 1 is to make sure that you have somebody to support you, a big support team, whether it's a workout buddy or you let your whole family know about what your goal is and what you're trying to accomplish. It makes a huge difference. You want to know that you have that support system behind you and that people are going to remind you and ask you, just keep you very accountable for what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish. So make sure you let people know. The first few people I told about my weight loss goals was to my sister. So she totally jumped onto the bandwagon, and she said that she wanted to lose some weight too for health reasons. So we did it together this past summer, and it worked out perfectly. I told my husband as well, and he was a huge support system. He would even eat healthier at home with me and go out to the park with me, so it made a huge difference. Number 2, so the second thing that was huge in my weight loss goal was portion control. And I couldn't portion control without the research. So first find out what foods can you eat and what should you eliminate. And don't just start eliminating like crazy and driving yourself nuts and thinking you're deprived. When you're portion controlling, that means that you know what you're allowed to eat, what you should eat, and what you can't eat, that you're making it a lot healthier for you and you can still eat it. So you're able to grab those ice creams anyways and eat them, just either at a smaller portion or replaced with something else. The way I did it, and let me know if you would like some tips on how to do this, was I would make banana ice cream, so totally natural, and I would completely replace that. So I haven't really eaten much ice cream at all since I started my weight loss process. And it's a lifestyle, so knowing that you can replace all those sweet snacks with fruit, it's really helpful. Another way that you can focus on your portion control is using the Lose It app, and I use that app. I'll name that below as well in the description, so make sure you look back at that. And if you need a tutorial also on how to use the Lose It app, let me know as well. And with Lose It, I was able to keep a track of 1,200 calories. That's what I started with, and it worked out perfectly for me. On days that I would work out, I would increase my calories maybe by 200 extra. So 1,400 calories would work out well on workout days. But definitely keep track of portion and calorie control. The next thing I did was tip number 3, which definitely made a huge difference, and that was exercise. Without exercise, you might still lose weight, but you won't feel toned and you won't feel excited at the end of the day and energetic to continue with this lifestyle. It goes hand in hand with eating healthy, because you want to eat healthy to have that energy to go run, to be outdoors, to exercise. And the way I did it was integrating those types of exercise that I wanted to do with everyday activities. So if my cousins were coming over, we would play volleyball, football, soccer, so just random activities like that that would really help out. Exercise is really important. Integrate it into your daily activities as much as you can. And the cool thing about the app I just mentioned, the Lose It, is that you can so easily include all your exercise in there, and it'll track all the calorie burn that you do. Now, don't eat those calories. If you are burning them, do not go back to Lose It and be like, oh, I can eat a whole other salad, or I can go eat more of whatever it is that you want to eat. Do the exercise, eat if you're hungry, but if you're not, then that just means those are extra calories that you can add up to lose the weight. Because remember, 1 pound equals 3,600 calories that you have eliminated from your diet. Another thing that I did as far as exercise was every single day, and I'm talking Monday through Sunday, I would go and do a run. Whether it was 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I made sure that I did that irregardless of anything. So nothing was more important than getting that exercise in throughout the day to make sure I felt healthy and that those pounds were coming off. You can literally feel the weight burning off and melting off of you while you're sweating. So make sure you do that. And I was really out of shape to the point where if I was doing like 30 seconds of jogging, I was already exhausted. I had really bad breathing habits and I just couldn't control the running. I couldn't keep it long term. So what I started doing was I would walk a while, and then on the park, because I would go to the park with my sister, and I would walk straight lines and then run the curves, which the curves were no more than maybe 15 seconds run. But over time, you start building endurance. Make sure you stick to it. Don't give up and just get it done, even if you start just with simple walking. So what I did after a while was I continued increasing the amount of time I ran. I started looking up apps, and I used the 5K. It's an interval run app. That one definitely helped. Also, I will list that in the description below. So use applications, anything that'll help you keep up with your running. And now I can keep up running maybe 30-45 minutes, about 3 or 5 miles. I can do non-stop, usually jogging maybe at a pace of 5.0 miles, and to me that's a huge difference because I wasn't able to do that before. So that really encourages me. And you don't need a gym membership. I didn't have one until now, 5 months later. So you don't need that to help you lose your weight and really track. And tip number 4. So tip number 4 is one of the most important ones to include, and it's drinking a lot of water. If you drink a lot of water, you'll feel very hydrated, and just your body overall will be eliminating toxins. Your metabolism starts going faster. I just felt a big difference. And I've always just drank water, but drinking more of it now has made it a whole lot better. And one trick is, if you go to the restaurant, the first thing you should do is don't go ask for sweet tea to replace the Coke. Just ask for water, or simply, just get water. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and 0 calories. So always ask for water at the restaurant. Carry a water bottle with you everywhere. So if you have a purse, carry it in your purse. If you're a guy, just carry it in your car, on your hand. Whatever it takes, just have one with you. Okay guys, and tip number 5 is, what's your reason? Why are you doing this? So really dig into your head, into your thoughts. What is the reason for doing this? We all want to look better, and that's the reason we all lose weight. I'm still self-conscious about my face. I feel it still looks pretty big, and that's because it's gotten a lot smaller, and I still feel self-conscious about other parts of my body, but it doesn't make that difference. You're not going to see the full body difference super quickly. You'll see differences throughout, but what's most important is what other reasons you have besides just weight loss. So mine was getting healthy. My back pains were extreme just a few months ago, and now what makes a huge difference is this weight loss. So at times I'll still feel my back pain, I'm not going to lie, but it has changed drastically to a point where I can actually drive now comfortably without having to pull over, and to a point where I can sit and watch TV without having to go lay down. Okay guys, so when you do find your motivation, write it down, keep track of it, and always remind yourself that's the reason you're doing it. One of the major things I did was I put up a bunch of pictures of the reason I was doing this, and I put a before and after. So I have a before picture, which now that I look back, it always freaks me out, and I'm like, I'm never getting back to that. So even now I keep it there. And then I have a picture of now, and also a picture of what I aspire to look like, and some writing of what I want to feel like. So just write down. And every single day, along with those motivations, write down how you're feeling. So if you're feeling more energetic, happier, you feel healthier, whatever it is that you're feeling, write it down next to that picture. And I have a whole lot more advice of things I did. So make sure you do comment below if you really want to hear more, maybe specific things that matter to you when it comes to weight loss. And make sure you do like the video as well. That way I'll know if you enjoyed the video, anything that you all might need. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, and you could even post questions on there as well. My link will be in the description below. Follow me on Instagram as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope it helped you all out. I'm not a nutritionist, guys, but these tips definitely helped me, and I did it the healthy way. So if you want to see anything else that I've done, anything that's helped me, make sure you do subscribe and recommend to your friends. Thank you.